So yet again, I find myself watching a Paul Joseph Watson video, and this one is talking about that Bonnie Blue, that bint that's just been whoring herself out to various men, and 10, 20, 50, 100, now apparently 1,000, but how, within X amount of hours, anyway, just wrong on so many levels. And I said obviously on another platform that it is part of that societal breakdown, and I seem to remember recently somebody pointed out that 18 to 24-year-old women, 10% of them of the population of 18 to 24 age group women in America were on OnlyFans. Now, from memory, is it? I mean, I obviously need to look more into the background of who the hell's running OnlyFans, but I mean, the fact that something like that exists is an absolute disgrace. It truly is. Yeah, of course, it's an absolute disgrace, and that to devalue women so much that they feel that one of the few opportunities they have to really make, essentially, in some instances, millions by just being absolute degenerates is something to be encouraged. And only now, apparently, OnlyFans has banned Bonnie Blue. And I'll let him explain some of it. Under fair use, of course.
Refused to even divulge the ghastly details of this stunt. Suffice to fans over her planned petting zoo stunt in a glass.
Think about it, even that, right? The terminology. Petting zoo. What would you associate with petting zoos? Children. Innocent children. Right? This is absolutely part and parcel of societal breakdown. And of course, I mean, what is the message sent to various other cultures, for example, that feel that the UK is a place to, benefit from? I mean, what does it say that essentially white women are just there to be used and that they love it? I mean, honestly, when you look at it, right, seriously, this is part of that psychological attack on humanity, seriously, to destroy it all.
Box. I refuse to even divulge the ghastly details of this stunt. Suffice to say, it involved her being locked in a glass box for 24 hours while random dudes did whatever they liked. A spokesperson for the site told the outlet that extreme challenge content is not available on OnlyFans. The spokesperson...
Extreme challenge content. Well, you can word it how you like on that one, but absolute depravity is what that's called. Yeah? Really? That's what it is. Yeah? And I'll repeat, what message does that send to, apparently fit young men that feel that the only place that they can, relax and get away from it all is like the UK? And what does that reflect, this message to them about Western women, especially Western white women? Yeah? It's not an accident, like.
And added that such content is not permitted under our acceptable use policy in terms of service. Imagine how degenerate you have to be for OnlyFans to turn around and say, enough. That's quite enough of that. Given that she
I mean, really, yeah. Yeah.
$689,000 a month on the platform, Bonnie stands to lose $8 million a year. Couldn't have happened to a nicer person.
Yeah, and you'd be...
I mean, obviously on another platform, I think it was Odyssey, I sort of, did a vid a few months ago, shall we say, and I mean, she looks like about 45, seriously, and what's with the cheeks? I was thinking, what is it, Species? Remember that sci-fi thing from the 90s? I mean, come on, seriously, she's got handlers galore. That's a robot, really. You could call it something else, and if somebody's saying to me she was trans, that wouldn't surprise me either. Seriously, none of it, really.
And you'd be happy, and you'd watch your daughter just through on. Yeah.
Think about what she's saying there. that in order to live your dreams, she'd be quite happy even for her, daughter, if she exists, whatever, to be an absolute whore online for money, if to seek her, her best life. Think about this.
Obviously explain the benefits,
the downsides.
The downsides to it, the dangerous potential. Like, I'll explain every aspect. If they choose to do that,
They choose to do it.
I'll raise my daughter to be independent and to follow her dreams.
Follow her dreams. These people are definitely on that socio-psychopathic scale. There's no two doubts about it. Seriously.
1,000 people, I'll be there with a banner supporting it the whole way.
The Economist is presumably devastated by the
Which cheerleaders is a great thing.
news. They published an article yesterday with a promo saying, if someone lies back and thinks of England, they may well think of Bonnie Blue. Her strengths are Britain's strengths. The elitist...
I mean, I think somebody put it pretty well. I was reading some of the comments. She looks trans. Yeah, I mean, honestly... the fact that her daughter might end up following in her footsteps is terrifying. But this is symbolic of Western, what they want to do with Western women to validate this kind of thing. Yeah, excellent comment. Bonnie Blue is a metaphor for the UK, laying back and letting strangers have their way. Apt. Yeah. Anyway, I'll leave you a link to it and your thoughts. And I'll speak to you soon.